Yo everyone, what's up? It's your boy Tarek and I'm back with another YouTube video for you guys. If you guys are new to the channel, please be sure to hit the subscribe button with the notification bell on, so every time I upload a video, you guys are notified. We're on the road to 10,000 subscribers and I know with the help of you beautiful people, we could get there. I was scrolling on Reddit and I came across a post, and well, a Reddit user posted this in like the gay Reddit page, and I just kind of want to make a video about it. Obviously the person didn't put their username and stuff like that, so I'm going to read out what they posted, and we're going to just kind of go through it, because a lot of like people within the community kind of go through this, I believe, or like people who are trying to figure themselves out go through this type of thing. And I also know someone who went through this similar thing. So we're going to just I'm just going to give my opinion on what like I think and what's the best kind of way to handle a situation like this. And yeah, for those of you that it may help, or you may take something away from this video, smash that thumbs up. And yeah, without further ado, let's get straight into this. So the user posted, the title of the thing is, "Am I gay?" So it says, "Hello strangers on the internet, I am a guy," in brackets, the guy is 19 years of age, "and I don't know if I am gay or just unsure, but I am into girls, like romantically and sexually, but like guys exist, and I feel like I mentally couldn't openly be in a relationship with a guy, but I will be down to have sexual relations with a guy. I refuse to, but I am down to, if you know what I mean. I am just confused if this is a normal thing or what, because like I feel better with girls, but also a guy wouldn't be that bad." So first of all, I say it like this. I don't like to really put labels on anything. You're figuring yourself out. I don't want to put you in the bracket as you're bisexual, you're this, you're that. Let's just say you're figuring yourself out. That's just point blank period on that matter. Second of all, I know someone who has said this same exact thing to me. Yeah? I know someone who has said this exact thing to me. Like, they could do the sexual stuff with a guy, no problem. Have fun with a guy, wouldn't even bat an eye. But they could never be seen with a guy in a relationship. But with a girl, they could do all the romantic stuff, plus the sexual stuff. But they could do like the romantic, go on holidays, basically see a future with a lady, right? Now, there's a few things that come to my mind when I hear of things like this. And this is just my opinion. I want everyone to be aware. What I'm saying isn't proven fact. It's not scientifically proven. I don't have statistics for this. This is just my opinion on experiences and things that and people that I've been around and things that I've heard. So please don't come for me, because everyone's quick to jump on people's necks and try and come for people. I'm just giving my opinion on my experiences, okay? So I believe this type of mentality is internalized homophobia. Pause. A lot of you are going to be like, huh? What? Nah, man, because like, I could get down with a man. Why don't you see yourself romantically with a man? Is the question you need to ask yourself. If you can happily be seen with a woman in public, no questions asked, nothing like that. But when it comes to a guy, you don't want to be seen in public with a guy, X, Y, and Z. What's the difference? Like, if we're asking ourselves that question, what is the difference? That's the first question you need to ask yourself. The second thing you need to say to yourself is this. You want to still do things behind closed doors with a guy, because that's what it is. That's exactly what it is. You want to have fun with a guy, you don't mind doing sexual things. That's basically behind closed door activities. But if the guy, okay, let's say the guy that you was having fun with said to you, "Oh, let's go on a date here. Let's go on a date." You wouldn't want to do it. So technically, you're still DL. You're still in the closet. You're not open to going out with a guy. And like I said, I know someone who has done and told me this exact same thing. So like I said, I'm coming from experience. I know what it is like for them. Me personally, I was DL. There was no, I knew from the jump. I knew personally, like, I've had girlfriends in the past, right? And I just know, I knew from that point, something isn't right here. Something is not clicking. Like, I didn't have that urge to want to go further with a woman. And when I mean go further, I mean sexually. I didn't want to do that. Kissing, there was kissing involved. But to go further, like, sexually, I didn't want to do that. Something just wasn't clicking for me. But with a guy, it was like, oh my God, like, the excitement was there. And yes, you do know from a young age. I strongly believe that. You know from a young age, but you are in self-denial and you suppress for a very, very long time. You are in denial and you suppress for a very, very long time. I am a firm believer in stuff like that. You suppress it. You try to push, but that's not something you can push down. That's not something you can push down. You are who you are. Like I said, I'm not gonna categorize this person. You know, some people on the Reddit were saying, "Oh yeah, you're bisexual. That's bisexual." But me personally, sexuality is on a spectrum, innit? So like, you could feel a type of way about a woman, but you could also feel the same way about a guy. Or you could feel one way about a woman, but then there could be that one particular guy that you just feel a connection. Bro, it's a spectrum, innit? Like, I don't care what anyone says. And I've made a video about this, and people wanted to rip my head off on TikTok about it, because I made a video about it on TikTok, yeah? Make sure to follow me on TikTok, by the way. But, I made a video about it on TikTok like a few years ago now. Like, it's like probably 2022. And people wanted to actually rip my head off. Yeah, people like literally were like trying to come for me, but I'm like, no, you lot are just closed-minded. You lot are not trying to see past your homophobia. You lot are you're not trying to see past it. But if you actually let yourself just go and let yourself kind of be like a free spirit and just kind of go with the flow type of situation, you would actually hear where I'm coming from. But a lot of people come from like households. They come from backgrounds where, oh my God, it's taboo to talk about these type of things. Like, oh, we don't talk about no gay stuff. We don't talk about no LGBT. We don't want rainbows. Like, a lot of people are still quite close-minded when it comes to having these conversations. And I'm just glad I'm around people, and I have a circle of friends, and I have a community around me where people are like open to have these conversations and have these discussions. Because for me to like determine if I still F with you as well, it's a matter of like, I would pick at your brain. I would to you, if like having these conversations is uncomfortable to you, I would deliberately ask the uncomfortable questions to you to see where your head's at. Because for me personally, for me to protect myself as well, I need to know if me and you are going to be effing with each other like that, not literally, no pun intended. I need to know where your headspace is at. So I'm going to deliberately ask you questions to be like, oh, so what do you think about like, especially if like something's going on in the world, I'm going to ask you also like, what do you think of X, Y, and Z? Like, what do you think about it? And from your reaction, I'll be like, oh yeah, actually, brother, you're actually not a bit of me. I'm not even going to try and convince you. I like debates. I like to have a conversation. I like to try. But if I could see that there's no kind of like, oh, you know what? Like, maybe there's hope that this person could actually open up their brain. I'm not wasting my time. I'll just be like, okay, cool. You're not the person for me, or you're not someone that I could vibe with on that level. Step to the side. And that's all it is, really. But I do hope that this brother, does, eventually figure himself out. There's no rush. In fact, there's never a rush. If it takes all his life, it takes all his life. But all I'm going to say is have fun with it. But when you're having your fun, don't mess people up at the same time. Don't be messing with people's feelings. And that's my piece of advice closing out this video. If you guys have enjoyed and you've taken away something useful from this video, be sure to smash the like button. Comment down below what you guys thought. What experiences have you been through? Have you been through something similar with someone else? Or are you currently going through something similar? Like, just let me know, and yeah, let's have a conversation about it. It's been your boy Tariq, and I'll catch you guys in the next one. Take care.